The story of Daniel and the broken road. Daniel was a 16-year-old boy living in a small town in Arizona near the edge of the desert. His town was quiet, dusty, and far away from big cities. Most people there struggled to make ends meet, and Daniel's family was no different. His father had lost his job at a factory 2 years ago. His mother worked long hours at a diner. Daniel often helped by delivering newspapers and working part-time at a grocery store after school. Even with all that, money was never enough. Their house had a leaking roof. The old car barely started. Some days, dinner was just bread and soup. Daniel never complained out loud. But inside, he felt tired. Tired of being poor, tired of feeling behind others, tired of watching his classmates talk about vacations, new phones, and college plans while he worried about paying bills. To make things worse, Daniel had a knee injury from playing football. The doctor told him he might never play again. Football had been his dream. He wanted a scholarship. He wanted a way out. When he heard that, something inside him broke. Every night, he lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking, "Why me? Why does everything go wrong in my life?" A chance meeting. One evening, after finishing his shift at the grocery store, Daniel was walking home when he noticed an old man sitting on a bench near the bus stop.
The man was feeding birds with small pieces of bread. He had gray hair, worn clothes, and kind eyes. Daniel sat down nearby to rest his knee. The old man smiled and said, "You look like you're carrying the whole world on your shoulders, son." Daniel didn't know why, but suddenly he felt like talking. He told him everything. About money, about his injury, about his dreams fading away, about feeling unlucky. The old man listened quietly. When Daniel finished, he asked, "Do you believe in God?" Daniel shrugged. "I guess, but sometimes I think he forgot about me." The old man nodded slowly. Then he said something unexpected. "Every morning and every night, say this from your heart. Thank you, God, for everything. No matter how bad the day is." Daniel frowned. "For what? My problems?" The old man smiled. "Yes, for the problems too. They are teaching you something." Before Daniel could reply, a bus arrived. The old man stood up, waved, and said, "Try it for 30 days, then decide." And he was gone. The first days. At first, Daniel thought it was silly. But that night, before sleeping, he whispered, "Thank you, God, for everything." It felt strange. The next day, he failed a math test. He said quietly, "Thank you, God, for everything." His knee hurt badly after work. "Thank you, God, for everything." The roof leaked again during rain. "Thank you, God, for everything." It felt strange. The next day, he failed a math test. He said quietly, "Thank you, God, for everything." His knee hurt badly after work. "Thank you, God, for everything." The roof leaked again during rain. "Thank you, God, for everything." At first, he didn't mean it. He was just repeating words. But slowly, something changed. A change inside. After 2 weeks, Daniel noticed he wasn't as angry as before. When problems came, he didn't panic. He didn't feel helpless. He started thinking, "Okay, this is hard, but maybe there's a reason." He began studying harder. He started stretching his knee daily. He helped his mother more at home. One day, his teacher noticed his effort and asked him to join an after-school tutoring program for free. A local coach saw him exercising and offered to help him with rehab. A customer at the store, impressed by Daniel's honesty, recommended him for a better part-time job. Small things, but they kept coming. The turning point. One afternoon, Daniel received a letter. It was from a charity foundation that helped students from low-income families. His teacher had secretly nominated him. He was selected for a scholarship program that covered college preparation, medical support, mentorship, financial aid. Daniel stared at the letter in disbelief. He sat on his bed and cried. Not tears of pain, tears of gratitude. He whispered again, this time with his whole heart. "Thank you, God, for everything."
The reunion. Months later, Daniel was waiting at the same bus stop. He was wearing clean clothes, carrying books, and walking with less pain. Suddenly, he saw the old man again, sitting on the same bench, feeding birds. Daniel rushed to him. "Sir, do you remember me?" The old man smiled. "How could I forget?" Daniel told him everything, about the scholarship, about his healing, about his new hope. "I don't know how this happened," Daniel said. "My life changed in less than a year." The old man looked at him kindly. "It didn't change in a year," he said. "It changed the day you changed your heart." "The hidden truth," Daniel asked. "Why did you help me?" The old man looked up at the sky. "Many years ago," he said, "I was just like you, angry, broken, lost. I learned that gratitude doesn't change problems immediately. It changes you first. And when you change, life follows." Before Daniel could say anything, the old man stood up and walked away, blending into the crowd. Daniel never saw him again. Years later, 10 years passed. Daniel graduated from college. He became a physical therapist. He helped injured athletes recover. He supported his parents. He built a small house.
Every morning he still said, "Thank you, God, for everything." Every night he said it again, not because life was perfect, but because he knew gratitude made him strong. The message: life will not always be easy. You will face pain, failure, loss, loneliness, disappointment. But when you choose gratitude instead of complaint, you choose power. Complaining says, "I am weak." Gratitude says, "I trust." Complaining makes life heavy. Gratitude makes life light. You may not control your situation, but you always control your attitude. And attitude changes destiny. From today, make this promise: no matter what happens, say it with honesty.